second half of week fucking preseason.
Yes, it is PR.
You mean PRs?
Yeah, pretty much PRs.
Then you have to start. You didn't have to start with that.
Okay. P. McGee. That's the first guy.
Wait, we're starting like this? You didn't even intro us.
Well, do you
No, it's
want to
alright.
separate the two videos or just pile them all into one video?
I would separate them.
Okay. Well, then I'll just go again. Hello and welcome to the Clodcast, episode 1.1, I guess, yeah? This is the Clodsire episode, so we're gonna go over every Clodsire coach, put them in a tier list, and tell Aaron how bad he is for losing week 1.
Mm-hmm.
You was slow, bro.
I love slow, bro.
Okay. Starting with P. McGee. Dragapult first pick is amazing as always.
Seems annoying.
I feel like he could have gotten like Chi Yu or Iron Bundle first, but Dragapult's also like a good option here, so I don't
Well, it's
mind
really
what he
solid.
picked.
It's because it was pretty much guaranteed for something to come back to him that he could pair with it because there's so many new Pokemon and shit.
Yeah.
Could have gotten anything.
And
But
he
he got
paired
Maw.
pulled with Maw, which is amazing
Usually
offensively.
Guys,
Scarlet
Scarlet is a
really
fantastic Pokemon as
Yeah.
well. 5 turn Dan Scarf. What can you not do?
I have
Yeah,
to say I
Sprint
also
is
like
awesome.
that his Terra is Moltres.
Yeah, Moltres Terra is also really, really insane.
Like, P. McGee has like a very good team to start off with.
It's extremely solid,
Yeah.
yeah.
Even the Quackle pick, I'm a huge fan of. I
Yeah.
love this Pokemon.
Yeah,
Just wins
Quackle can
everything.
like come in and just clean up after like Dragapult, Mawile, and maybe Sandy Shocks did like put holes in the enemy team.
The best part about his team is that everything
Yes.
on it's like extremely good. He doesn't need to bring anything every week other than like Pull and sometimes Maw. Scarlet and Moltres probably come every week, but
Yeah, like
they're not necessary if they have a bad matchup.
yeah, the top 4 are
Yeah.
like I think they come a lot of weeks, like most
Yeah.
of the weeks. But like every mon on his team has a use. Even like the Glowbro has a use, as we've seen in week 1, and Cryogonal.
Yes.
We're never gonna let him let this.
I don't think Cryogonal will come, but that means like Moltres is just not running. I think like removal. would be his
Shock
biggest
is the only ground type I'm not a huge fan of, but this is coming from the guy without a ground type.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's like a huge deal. That's like the biggest flaw on the team.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
like
what else?
the only flaw in the team.
Yeah.
But I think like this is like like the premier like good playoff team we can just put in the tier and base
Top
from
4
there on.
probably. Probably top 4 at the end of the season.
We can
Because this team's ridiculous.
yeah, we can like base the rest of like the picks we do in the PRs on like is it better than P. McGee or not?
I don't. Is it really based off PvE? Probably.
Divisions, the first team's always really good.
I mean, that's what happens when you get Pulp first pick, and then there's like so many Pokemon that he can just
Yeah.
do whatever the hell he wants with.
Honestly though, Clodsire did a better job at picking second round picks than Whooper did.
All the Cloud drafts look way better than the Whooper drafts. That's really just how it feels to
Yeah,
me.
the worst plot draft looks like one of the best Uber drafts.
Yep. I think drafting was Claude standards, but my week 1 loss wasn't exactly.
It wasn't exactly standard for a Clod,
No.
probably.
No.
But talking about you, you're up next.
Yes. My
Cheer.
Crobat reliant team.
Yeah. The Crobat has to carry way too much of a load. And
It's just, it doesn't
Yeah.
like being part of my 6. So, like, Licky will probably come over it a bunch. It's a lot of my core as well.
the biggest problem with the Crobat is move slot syndrome for it. You want so much on it, but you can't fit all of it on it.
I want 8 moves on that thing.
Yeah, but I'm sure you can be clever about it and
Yeah.
still get value out of it.
I don't need it to do
Not that big of
everything.
a deal.
It's very versatile. I haven't used Crobat in a long time, so I'm kind of looking forward to it. But
Yeah, and you have PU, Latios, Iron Treads, and Heracross. Most games, you're not just gonna, you're never gonna be like, oh yeah, let me go into my Crobat and wild this Pokemon. It's always gonna be something like, yeah, something's gonna live it, fill it back. Choice Scarf Latios is gonna revenge kill, or Choice Scarf JU
I mean,
is
the
gonna
good
kill
thing
it
about
back.
Crobat on this team is that like anything that gets walled on my side, I can still force it to work by just running Super Fang on Crobat and then just pivot out.
Yeah.
And like every week, just pivot out into something that either takes a hit and then kills back or just wins.
The thing that is like the only thing that's a little weird for my taste on your team are like the last 3 pickups, personally. But you
I
said you
like
had a really
Gourgeist.
I was gonna say Gourgeist is actually like a member of the team. Like Togedemaru and Lapras are
Gourgeist
kind of
is good.
matchup specific, but Gourgeist is actually pretty good. I enjoyed using that in Licky enough to draft them again.
You're gonna need the Lapras for the Dracovish guy and the Iron Bundle.
That's why I got Lapras instead of Walrein. I literally looked at the Dracovish team. I was like, I lose to Terra Water, so I'm just gonna
I'm gonna have to do the same. Fuck.
yeah. I mean, you have no, you don't.
And the Togedemaru
I
was
know.
for who exactly?
Togedemaru was I think I don't know. It was dude. I took like 30 minutes to remember yesterday when we did this.
I
It was for something.
I thought you said I think last time
It might be for the Dracovish team.
you said for Callum as well.
Yeah, it shouldn't be
Oh,
for
that
me
was a joke.
because it doesn't beat
That was a
anything.
joke.
It beats nothing in my team.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it beats the Arctozolt with low kick. Yeah, 100%.
No, I get Stomping Tantrum. I can hit you for quad.
Oh, you do? Oh. Well, I'll have Air Balloon.
Yeah, I guess you can do that.
I mean, I'm not bringing it, so I'll discuss this with you. I'll make a whole Togedemaru set against your team right now. I'm not bringing it.
Right.
Yeah, but
yeah.
looking at your team again, offensively this team is stacked pretty well. Defensively it works very well. You have like matchup specific picks in like Togedemaru and Lapras, I guess.
I'll probably sub Togedemaru out for something else once I realize what my schedule is. I haven't really looked in depth. But yeah, I guess.
I would say your team is not as good as P. McGee's, but it's still a pretty good draft as a whole.
Mine would probably be like the definition of good playoff team at this point, like the mid-lower end of it. P. McGee's team is like high-end finals contender type shit, like usual.
Let's keep it at the highest for
Yeah, for now.
yeah, for now, and then
Well-
we can pull it up if we don't get any better teams.
Yeah.
So we can put Aaron in.
Oh, Ben, you want to sneak in and stream the current Clodsire game?
The current Clodsire game? Oh, there's one going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just
Yeah, yes.
Wait, really?
Yeah, let's just interrupt real quick and look at the game, I guess. It's Goosefragger against who?
Zard? Wait. No, who was the...
Helix.
There's someone else.
It's Helix.
Oh. I didn't know anyone else drafted Shame and Zera. Wasn't that Zard's draft?
Yeah, Zard has Shame and Zera too.
Okay, to be fair, Tinglu and Annihilate and he ran over Zard's draft.
Okay, matchup. Who wins?
Right, where are we now? Let's go back to turn 1.
Chili Reception to Titan.
Oh yeah, that's actually a really good bring if he does.
Yeah, it's...
I'm guessing Blastoise like defensive for that, but he let it get poisoned, so he has hope.
No, that Titan definitely wins. You think it's Sheer Force Life Orb to fuck with this guy? Or does it, I think it might just be Slush Rush.
It's,
Wait, this Titan does catch up to Zera. Yeah, I'm tripping.
yeah, I think it's Slush Rush. I wouldn't see like the Sheer Frost one being too good into like Heatran and Tinglu.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh, is that Mega Metachan?
Yes, that is.
Yes.
Oh, how the fuck is he gonna beat that?
That's a good question.
Annihilate.
He's gonna have to like
Annihilate is Psychic Weak.
Yeah, that's what you
flame
run there.
body on the Zen Headbutt.
I guess the only way,
He could infinitely pred that between Annihilate and Heatran, CC, and Zen Headbutt. He probably could.
he
Okay,
probably.
this is good. This is good. He needs to do this. He needs like a shit ton of hazards, and he has to keep blocking them.
The thing is, like the Shaman is
The rapid chance.
the Shaman is pretty good into the Medicham because Medicham can like go for
Okay,
Clover
this blocks
Cloak.
the Dawn Fan. This is a really good play. It blocks the Dawn Fan. It prevents Dawn Fan from coming in and risking poisoning the Annihilate.
Yeah, that's the scariest thing is that Dumpfin confirmed has Toxic, so even the Annihilate's kind of a little shaky against it.
Yeah.
Especially if it's set up Annihilate, but doesn't really want to take that Toxic early on.
Yeah, and he can switch like the poison
Even if it
eating
isn't,
Heatran
you
into
need
it.
you absolutely must keep the close combat immunity.
Yeah.
Okay, now this site is. What does he go
I don't
into? Metacham?
Yeah.
Going into
Torn?
Metacham now and losing it would be really stupid.
Well, like, what his most useless mon is like Prim, right? Because it lost its specs, so why not just go in and click Moonblast or something?
Yeah, that's probably what he's gonna do.
No, he
No,
does
he's
go
going
into
to
Medi.
Medicham. Wow.
Okay.
Okay, so he might have Thunder Punch. He might be going for that.
But does
might
it even
be
kill?
Flame Body Heatran. It should, yeah, unless it's Walk on Baby Blastoise.
Oh,
Wait,
he
what?
hard switches into.
Oh, that's even worse.
Wait, Scarf Shaman outspeeds though.
Yeah, but why would he be Scarf Shaman here when he has 2 mons that outspeed?
I don't know.
I mean,
Also,
maybe.
this dude did not bring a single Cobra Pokemon. This dude complains so hard about Shaman when he gets flinched to death.
Maybe when someone it must be Torn, right? Covert Cloak Torn, surely.
It has to be, right?
That's the only thing that can
I
take
hope
it.
it is.
Oh. Flame Body?
Oh my
Damn.
god.
Oh my god.
This is what happens when you do this so early. Now one of your 2 big win cons is just useless.
Yeah, like,
No, it's not. It's still
Like
not
CC.
useless. It's
I mean,
pretty
just like
fucking
CC at this
fast.
point.
I mean, Medicham still does damage.
Yeah, but like,
But nothing close to how threatening it was. Now Annihilate is just kind of free. Oh, he got Chopple on it as well.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
damn.
bye bye minute.
Yep. Okay. Medi's gone.
Primarina, please. Primarina.
I'm glad. I'm glad Goose considered the flame body thing. 100% the right bring.
And it was Helix with the Heatran, not Goose.
It's okay. Callum knows.
Tapu Oreo left.
Alright, he has to
I
block
don't
the
know.
spin here.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Okay, click
I mean,
Toxic on the
personally, I
sub.
would not.
Click Toxic on the sub.
Damn, dude, losing that meta jam is so fucking bad.
Yeah. He
Mewin's the Titan has to do everything.
he's missing like the wall breaker with Medicham he needs now for the Titan to like finish the job.
Okay, U-turn's nice. What does he go into? Shaman Sky on the Earthquake?
On the Toxic.
No, Toxic.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Shaman taking some chip. It's probably specs. But so now we get to see. Yep, it is Torn.
Seed Flare. Okay.
Yep, it's Covert Cloak. I think.
Yeah,
Might be.
It has.
That's a 50% shot. So like,
I guess this
The
should be.
50% chance of being covered club.
If this.
If you're not running boots, you lose to Skyman anyway. Like, what's the point of running Dorn?
I don't know. It's like I was just kind of taking a guess at what the hell he would do anyway. Like, so Titan is the only other option, really.
It was like Covert was a smart play. You like Seed player. You could have dropped him by +6 and he'd still live another one. It did not matter.
I mean, to be fair, he opted for the spikes this game. Like, if rocks were up and it was Covert Cloak Torn, there'd be a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, the lefties are gone, and this feels like Jene Doyu, but super fun to watch though.
Oh,
Okay.
There's a
That's a
Toxic
great
on
prediction.
him. Helix still has the upper hand, but he has to be careful with all the Toxic going around.
3 of his Pokemon now.
Yeah,
2 bulky
3.
ones. Yeah. Tinglu getting hit by a Toxic would be bad.
And
Does he
also,
have any reason to not just close combat? I suppose not. Never mind. He can't put close combat here just yet.
Do we know fourth move on Donphan? No, we don't. I mean, I'm assuming it's like Earthquake Knock, right?
It's probably Earthquake Knock,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
Earthquake Knock.
I would click Knock here then.
But-
See some items off.
Looking at Helix's team, if like the Blastoise gets a little chip, so Titan can clean this up.
Like, to be fair, if the Focus Blast hit on Zera, this team would be in shambles right now.
Yeah.
Like, so Titan just actually wins. Okay, U-turn.
Yes, the Titan is like has a pretty
this
good
is-
chance right now.
I mean, what? It's running
Do you think the Focus Blast would have killed the Zeraora?
Pretty
No,
sure.
but even the chip, like even if it's
Like-
not Slush Rush, you can just Ice Shard. So then everything dies, right? Because Earthquake, Ice Shard, Crash just kills everything, except for the Blastoise.
Yo, bro just got rid of the spikes. That is such a silly play.
Wow.
Okay.
More chip on Blastoise.
Yeah,
Love
if
it, 20%. Doesn't it get like a... I swear to God, Titan get some sort of heat for this. No? Maybe Superpower, I guess? That or Earthquake. Play rough. I mean, that all probably hits for like...
Yeah,
Life
like
Orb probably hits pretty hard.
there's gonna be another like turn of Toxic on this Blastoise now if he stays in. Like he could probably sacrifice Donphan here and just
I'm
win
assuming this is
after
flip
that.
turn, right? What?
Oh.
Fat 14%.
Yeah.
Quick Moonblast, win the game. Easy
Yeah.
peasy.
So Titan wins now.
Yep. Terra was the scariest thing about that.
You you still saved the Blastoise. What the fuck is he doing?
Oh,
And
there's
that's
the
the
crit.
Titan. That's a wrap. The crit didn't matter. I'm sure Prim's strong enough to hit that thing, especially if it's physically defensive.
Yeah, if it's
Max
physical.
Skull was doing no. Look. Skull was doing 14, so this would have done like 28, maybe 30 because it's slightly stronger, 32-ish. Crit
Oh.
100% mattered.
Okay. Yeah, but
Even with Toxic?
How much was he gonna take?
He got poisoned 2 turns in a row, so that's like a solid 15-20%. He definitely would have done.
Oh yeah, after Toxic, yeah.
Yeah, third turn of Toxic, yeah.
I just see one.
So I don't think.
Goose.
What's
is
he gonna do here?
Yeah, Goose has a good
Shadow
position
Claw?
now.
Just
But-
click Moonblast.
Question though, what is the Titan setting up on?
So Titan isn't setting up.
Glow King comes in and
Is it-
fucking clicks Chili.
Yeah, but like, doesn't it need Belly Drum to finish the job here?
No.
No,
Titan Life
no,
Orb
no.
is fucking strong.
It just goes for Life Orb, Sheer Force. Beats the shit out of everything.
Yeah, but
I mean,
with
Life
Sheer
Orb
Force, it's not fast enough.
He hits the good one. I don't think that crit mattered. No chopple.
Yeah, probably
Obviously
not.
does not.
He's getting the most useless crits ever. Just to lose to Shaman's guy. No cap. That's how I feel using Torn. Every single week.
Yeah, this is why I use knockoff air slash exclusively, and I miss air slashes as well.
Callum's like, I'll go for the safe play. It still misses.
Like, Bleak Windstorm even has a better chance than a Hurricane to it, but it still misses so often.
It's like, isn't it just like 5% worse than Air Slash?
I think, like, Bleak Wind is like 80? Or
Bleak Wind's
85?
like 85. I use Torn every weekend. I don't know. So Bleak Wind into 80%. Air Slash is 95. Jesus.
Is he gonna get knocked off on the highlight now? Just
I mean, this is where you just make sure you can chip this. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
hold
So
on.
Titan wins.
If this is if this is Scarf Annihilate,
Oh.
might-
Yeah. Go out to Glow King and click
Oh.
Chili. Oh my God.
oh,
Why? I mean, so
I don't know,
Titan
he
must
took
be
another
like.
hit.
I think
another
Goose
hit,
is playing
he
the
could have gone
safe
for
route.
He could have gone for the Rage Fist win
Yeah.
if he got hit one more time, and he was Scarf.
Yeah, but off the CC, you just go Glow King because it might be Scarf. And if it's not, then I'm sure Titan can take a hit. But
So Titan does not take a CC.
from a Scarf,
I don't think it
full?
takes from Scarf Annihilate.
if it's max HP, it might.
If it's max HP, but I think with Chili Reception, it's probably going to be speed.
Not a lot though. Still double. Please U-turn.
Everything here is a physical. Oh, never mind. Shaman Sky isn't a physical attacker, but even then, it's not going to one KO a Pokemon with 500 base HP.
The Titan's like crazy good. Yeah, Zero or SCC doesn't kill it.
Oh, is he actually going to throw this somehow? Can't believe it, man.
What are we doing?
No, he actually did throw. That is so sad.
What?
Yeah, now you Volt switch into the Shaman Sky, sack it, go on. Oh, never mind. Just have to sack the Annihilate first, then
By the
Shaman
way,
Sky.
no HP the Titan lives a CC from Annihilate. Actually, this is no
Yeah, he's
attack.
just
What the
saying.
fuck is it set? It still lives, but it's like a 50-50.
Yeah, like
What
Scarf.
are we doing?
Scarf, Annihilate with like max attack has a chance to one-hit KO the Titan without HP.
Yeah, but that's like, it's definitely not max speed.
Yeah, now he has
Wow.
to sack. What did he sack? Shaman Sky?
Obviously.
Anyway, yeah.
What is
Okay.
this the Titan set?
Yeah,
All
Annihilate.
right, now he has to, now he goes back into Zero Aura, Volt switch into the Annihilate, and then you close combat into Plasma Fist.
But Annihilate does to an Ice Spinner.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter
you're
though,
sacking
but the
that.
Zero Aura wins.
It's Scarf Annihilate, so it just wins anyway. No? Either way, he
No,
wins.
he might. No. He can go into the drawer on the CC, and
So I guess the Focus Blast on Zero Aura miss did matter, because I'm sure it would have been an Ice Shard range.
Yeah, there's the Torn, CC.
Okay, so
I
if
don't
he
understand. I don't understand. He could have just Volt switched again into the Annihilate, sacked it,
could've.
and then one with close combat.
Yeah, this is just a dual throw, but I have no clue how. Yeah, okay. How did Goose lose this?
No, Goose might win. I think it takes close combat.
That's the question.
No, not at
after
50%.
there's the Citrus.
Oh, never mind. Yep.
Oh, it did not live. Yikes.
Okay.
Yeah, sucks. How much HP defense? It has 65 defense. It's not too bad.
It's probably not invested into HP then.
It's with 76 defense and 4 HP, it's a 62 to 73 roll from the Zero Aura.
So why the fuck would he just not chilly reception, bring it out in 6-0?
Why would he not sack the Torn and then just chilly reception and win? I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, somehow this was like after Medicham went down, Helix had the upper hand, he threw, then Goose had the upper hand, then he threw.
Wait, what crit are they talking about?
Wait, did we miss a crit?
No, he's talking about the Focus Blast crit. That was the heat ran at 40%.
Yeah, but that
From a
didn't
Torn.
matter.
No, there's surely not.
No.
You were definitely physically defensive, right? Like, there's no way. That, I don't know. The only thing that mattered was Goose just throwing away his wing con into Titan, because you don't have Medi anymore.
Both of them were like tossing the game like
At the end, yeah.
volleyball.
Yeah, Focus Blast does 42 to 50 to a max HP heat ran, especially defensive.
Yeah, like max SpDef heat ran.
And max HP, it did not matter.
Yeah, that did not matter, that crit. It does 41 to
Chill out,
49.
peanut calorie. This guy's trying to justify the fact that, I don't know, whatever.
In the end.
Oh well.
Wait,
So I guess you just threw it.
Yeah, like they both threw it so many times. It's interesting.
Oh well. Better than
this was like Medi did like 109 with Chapo.
Yeah,
without burn on it, probably.
That's probably
no. It did 44. That means Heatran would have lived easily.
Yeah.
Probably like 80%, 76%.
Yeah, it would have done like 80.
Like 80, 85 to 90-ish.
He probably gets burned on that anyway.
Yeah. Well, back to tier listing.
Yep, back to tier listing.
Was that worth our time? Who knows?
Well, we saw one of the teams in action now, the losing team of Goose Fragger.
Imagine losing.
So,
Callum, I hope you lose week 1. Just so you can be on equal footing to be. Wait, who do you face? Sorry, Ben.
I face the bundle, dude. There's no fucking way I'm winning.
Coco team versus Bundle team. Oh, he is Roaring Moon, so you have no outs.
I mean,
Yeah, this is completely unwinnable for me. I would be surprised if I win.
how does Iron Leafs do like with speed plus, like with the speed boost from
It
Electric
won't have a
Changer?
speed boost. He's not bringing Coco this game.
Oh yeah, because of bundle. Yeah, right.
He's bringing regular Coco with telepathy just for the Roaring Moon.
Totally, 100%.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Revival Blessing is banned at least, right?
Yeah, Revival Blessing is banned.
And did you guys allow Roost on Empoleon?
Roost doesn't get... Empoleon didn't get Roost.
It's not
Okay, thank
allowed,
God.
I think.
All the home changes are just Chance Evel. That's all I've seen from it.
Anyways,
I don't know if any new mons got anything else.
Goosefragger, how do we feel about this team? We saw it in action.
I like the team. It's just I feel like it's a little slow. Because it's like Cart and then Torn. We don't count Persian Alola. Cart's a really cool Terra Captain though, and it's pretty strong, I guess.
I don't
But
get
he's
the
gonna be tricking Trailblaze on Medi like every game.
I don't get the Fairy Terra though. It doesn't do much for card because you don't want to go a defensive Terra on card.
Well, he can only choose one of two. I mean, like what else would he choose? He has to not be weak to fighting, fire.
Could have won Fighting Terra for like the Sacred Sword or something.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. There was AB0 Aura on Helix's team. It would
Oh,
have lived the focus blast. Holy shit.
damn.
Yeah, but it probably would have put it in Ice Shard range now.
Yeah, it probably would,
Yeah.
provided he had that.
The
See
odd
what-
one out on like Goosefragger's
Belly
team.
Drum, Slush Rush, Citrus Berry. That's such an asset into whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
The
I like
odd one
shards.
out on Goosefragger's team is definitely the Leafeon. I do not understand its purpose at all.
It's a 3-pointer. He doesn't have a real grass type, I guess. I don't know.
Like, it's not even the best grass type you can get for free, probably.
No.
Are you sure? I think.
I'm pretty sure like
Really good.
Blackie is like 4.
Let me check.
What the
Blackie
fuck is
4
Slacky
points.
gonna do?
I don't know. I mean, there's Roselia, Quilladin,
Eldegoss.
Go-Go.
Does Aladdin get spikes?
I think it does.
Yeah, it does.
Then it might be worth drafting that. Or maybe like
And then there's
there's
the
a baby Tangrowth. Is it called again Tangela?
Yep.
Tangela. That's 4 points, I think.
Tangela?
5
Oh,
points.
yeah, no.
5 points.
Okay. I can't
never
go on
mind
the
then.
tier list because the fucking tier list keeps crashing my PC.
Imagine having a shit PC.
It crashes my Chrome sometimes too. It's because it loads all the images at once at the same time, and it's
Yeah.
like,
Okay,
but it's whatever.
back to Goosefragger. Positives.
I mean, the team's strong. Like
Yeah.
it's not a weak team. Whooper standards, it'd be like a good playoff team. Final contender. Probably.
Yeah, like even defensively, this team can definitely can take hits with Dawnfan, Cloaking, even Knuckle Stack.
Yeah, but it will find a hard time finding any actual walls to things. It's just like, oh, I live one hit with this Pokemon. Like with Cetitan, like it's fat, but like, is it really a solution?
Yeah, like
So it's really gonna be relying on the Trailblaze and like the chili reception cart, which I don't really like.
yeah, he relies on gimmicks a lot on this team, I guess. Like,
I think the team is still solid though defensively.
yeah,
I mean, yeah, it's
And
still
Mega
great.
Medi Jordan is always going to be annoying to prep for defensively. It's not a bad team by any means. Like I see what you mean by gimmicks, but all of these Pokemon are so fucking strong naturally. I don't think he's going to have to.
I just wish he would
Like-
tear the Knuckle Stack instead.
Like just look at his matchup versus someone like Garrett.
yeah.
Cartana, it doesn't really need to run a meme. It can just go for a standard sword set, maybe even a short scarf set. It will be annoying as fuck for him to deal with, even though he knows it's gonna come. Yeah, you have Gorgeist. If it switches into a knock, and then you lose your
That's why I run
Berry, and the
Goldberry.
next time yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. When you switch into a knock and then you lose the Berry, the next time the Swords Dance is up, it's not fun anymore.
Yeah, no. But then I like Willow, and I like goes into that. I probably still die after a Willow if it's SDs twice, even with no item to knock. But at that point, I can deal with it.
Yes, but the first time it knocks you, like let's say the game's like this, he brings out Cardano versus Fini, you switch out into Go Geist, he clicks knock, your Go Geist takes like 21, and then you go for the Will-O-Wisp, he switches out into an Echo Stack or some shit, or even Sedaitin. Okay, maybe not Sedaitin, that sounds like a bad play.
He doesn't
But
really
maybe
have
he
a
goes
low.
Torn.
It'd be like low king.
Then he goes Torn. Yeah, he goes Torn. And you can't stay in because if you lose this, it's bad. He clicks your turn, he switches out, and then he has momentum. He can bring the Kartana in again, and the next time he brings it on Fini, he can go for a sword stand. So even if you go hardcore, guys, he's not beating it again. So when you have Pokemon this powerful, it doesn't really matter if they're predictable.
The
He
way we
brings
put in
timid
this team.
Kartana.
I mean, yeah, there's outplays too, but I get what you mean. Like he'd probably just beat my Gorgeist after that. I might get a Willow off if I like barely live, but yeah, after the SD. I mean, if it SDs, I have other options, but it's still stupid.
Yeah, you definitely have other options. It's just
now I know it's not
these
smart.
Pokemon, they'll force prep and they'll force you to think mid game, even though you know exactly.
That's a whole mon on my team just for that, and like I always have to swap in and take damage. So
Yeah.
yes, and then there's stuff like Dorothy, Mega Medi that you have to prep for regardless.
that's why I said it's threatening. It's just like I don't know how much I'll trust the defensive core to keep. Like it's going to rely heavily on the Torrentine Glowking just regenerating their health.
Yeah.
Like unless Knackle Stackle comes in, then that gets self recovery. But like Donphan's kind of just he doesn't really have anything to help the Donphan out. Persian's Persian will never come.
Dude has the epic Pokemon to beat you.
Does he?
He does.
What are you talking about, Persian?
No, I'm talking about Primarina.
Oh. How much does Primarina take from a psychic?
I'm pretty sure Overheat does more. Uber Fish.
Primarina. It's still taken like 80% from an overheat.
Not when it's going for max HP, max defense.
That's still
Might be max for death.
Prim could also just run an AV set.
Yeah, but then it's taken like okay. To be fair, if it's AV, that's okay. But then it just dies to treads immediately in Crobat and Heracross.
No, what Primarina achieves is it gets momentum on you. Like it switches in, it flickers out.
Yeah.
If you stay in, you lose damage on the or if you switch out, you just give him momentum.
Yeah, but I have Water Absorb Lapras, so I can just prevent that entirely.
Yeah, 100%. You're bringing Water Absorb Lapras for this guy.
Yeah, bring that Water Absorb Lapras against Kartana.
I'm talking about this at Titan. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not thinking about that matchup. Do I even face him?
All right, yeah, I guess you could bring it. You could probably get it with these.
It's not that bad, actually. Yeah,
it's not that bad.
Okay, where is he going? Is this team better than Aaron's?
I wouldn't say it's better than mine, but I think it's scary enough.
Yeah, Aaron's team is similar because it also has just extremely competent Pokemon just thrown in with no skill. Aaron's one just does it better.
So playoff hopefuls then, or good playoff team? That's the question.
I would put it at the top of playoff hopeful for now, and then like if there's nothing better, I'd put it in playoff team.
Okay,
but there's a lot of good drafts, so I'm not. So my team will probably end up moving.
Next up, that's dealt with.
Oh, I faced Goose week 8, so we'll see.
I will let you rip the team to shreds.
Callum, care to explain your draft?
Yeah, sure. So the idea was I'm gonna draft Coco, and because everyone else sucks, I'm gonna get Bundle next.
You did not get
people
Bundle,
did not
though.
get me. Yeah, no
Bundle
one
made it pretty far though, to be honest.
Yeah, Bundle.
I would have expected like next pick it was gone, but the Palafin went instead.
I mean, with how many people voted for it, it's like, nah, Bundle's bad. It's gonna miss Hydro. It sucks. I was like, oh yeah, everyone thinks it sucks. I'm gonna get it back. I did not, in fact, get it back.
Nope.
Anyways,
the Roaring Moon team did, and now you're fucked. Week 1.
You did get Iron Leaves though, which is pretty good with Coco.
Iron Leaves is in fact pretty good with Coco. We have fighting to resist bug and also gives me a stronger close combat. I have King Gambit to pursue Chuff. and just win games in the end because my opponent just lets me get like my opponent kills my own Pokemon and it makes me stronger for some reason. The broken Pokemon.
Me when I'm
Urshifu
winning,
is
but
there
the King
just
Gambit
because.
comes out.
Yeah, if you've played a little bit of OU, you're gonna see how this Pokemon you're like 5 down and your King Gambit comes in and now you just won the game.
Yeah, King Gambit is a scary mon.
At least the
Having the
differential's
right
down.
coverage. Yeah, it's just a differential.
Also,
But if you have all the wins, it's about the same.
I also do like Slowking and Arctozolt like as a mini Snowcore.
Yeah, so the thought process behind that was like I grabbed Urshifu. For some reason, I wanted a fighting type. I don't know why. I think it was for Goku to U-turn into. Like, Goku U-turns her both switches and brings in her Shifu to do damage and stuff that would normally switch into Goku ground type ish. Grass. And then we have Slowking, the normal one. You can get future sight support through her Shifu, and you have the chili reception thing for Arctozolt. And the last 3 mons were completely random.
Yeah.
DNI Chansey's fine because it helps you with your normal 6. Because I feel like sometimes maybe.
Oh, yeah,
Slowking-
right. Yeah, I remember now. Chansey was there for Dragon Bolt exclusively.
That's fair.
The only
And
thing,
Golbat was
Dragon Darts.
for Mega Mawa. Golbat was for Mega Mawa exclusively.
the only thing I don't like about your team is that you don't have a ground type. But for your
Yes,
team, I
I
guess
do not have a
it works for your team, I guess. But still, not having a ground type while you provide the electric terrain is still kind of scary.
That is correct. I'm only slightly worried about that. I'm gonna run Volt Absorb Arctozolt a lot more. Honestly, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna build very offensive. I don't care for stalling out and waiting.
I mean, you don't even need to. Like, if you do have to play defensive, Chansey, Glowking are like there to eat a hit every once in a while. Or not Glowking, Slowking. And then Golbat can come in certain matchups.
Yeah, and Chansey
Golbat's there for pretty much
But-
every bad matchup you have against good physical mons. So you have no
Yeah,
problems.
in worst case, I just spam priority Swords Dance, priority or Shifu, Sucker Punch, priority King Gambit, Extreme Speed, Dragonite, and just
Yeah.
super speed boosted Arctozolt. I'll be fine.
Yeah. But your team
But
goes in what the
even
fuck
then,
just because
yes,
your team.
because it makes no sense.
Because it makes a lot of sense that you go in what the fuck.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I was thinking about the flow of games. Like instead of going over, oh, I'm gonna get a Fairy Dragon, Steel Core, etc., etc. I was just thinking about if I have a Goku on the field versus X or Y team, how would I want to respond? And that's how I built this.
Turned out pretty okay, actually.
Yeah, it turned out pretty good. Like, knowing you're probably going to use it well because you prep the shit out of people. Like, you win
I
most
do not
preps.
prep a lot. I don't think I even prep that much.
Yeah, but you still
I
win
just-
preps, like, most of the time.
Oh yeah, true. Yes, that is what happens every time.
Okay, next up is Beast. Callum, I think you talked about, like, the Bisharp. Because Beast wanted Bisharp and
Yes.
Scissor wanted Bisharp.
Yeah, both of them wanted Bishop. I just told them that, oh, Bisharp is a really good Pokemon for cheap, and it gives you priority and shit. And they were both like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get Bisharp. And then both of them really tried hard to get Bisharp. That's all.
So, positives about this team, obviously, the Palafin is a great Pokemon. Zapdos, he has good defenses. The thing I don't like is the Sylveon as a Terra. I would have much more appreciated something like Latias as a Terra. And, like, the Bronzor is pretty unnecessary. Ice Cube can win him a game if he does it correctly. But his team is pretty scary still.
Yeah, a bunch of priority spam, powerful Pokemon, bulky Pokemon, with pivoting moves. Always going to be annoying.
His team isn't the fastest, though. Like, looking at it, like, what Mon leads the speed tiers? Is it
Latios.
Palafin?
No, it's Latios.
Latias.
No, Slarias. Latias followed by
it's-
Palestine, Zapdos.
Yeah, 200s, and then like Moltres Galar at like 98. No, that's like 90.
The Moltres
90.
Galar is pretty slow. It's in the
90.
I think it's in the 80s or something.
No, it's 90.
Latias is 110, Palafin and Zapdos are 100, and then
Oh,
there's
that's
90 Moltres.
super fast.
And then he has a
So-
gap. He doesn't have anything between 90 and 80 or 70.
I mean, that's fun. Oh,
The last he has 90, and then the next fastest mon is Bishop with 70.
that's okay, I guess. I mean, his team doesn't. I don't know. I don't think this team is something that's gonna really hurt out of the speed tiers. Like, it when Palafin's running a priority move every game and it beats like half the game with it.
Yeah, like 3 mons on his team are almost guaranteed to run priority. Every week.
Literally.
They come. Like Bishop is gonna run Sucker Punch every time it comes. Scissor's gonna run Bullet Punch and Jet Punch for Palafin. I guess that kind of
I
makes
like
up
the
for the.
Zapdos, Latias, Sylveon theme because all these are Pokemon that can go super bulky, but if they really need to, they can go offensive as well.
They
Yeah,
can still live hits even if they're offensive. Like Zapdos could be Scarf and still eat like.
and also the
hits.
hazard support is pretty good from the Clodsire.
Oh, right. Yeah, I remember like a couple seasons back, my Zapdos took a +3 Ice Beam from Manaphy, and it took like 60%.
God damn.
Zapdos is fucking freaky, and Manaphy sucks ass.
+3 though.
Yeah, plus 3 eyes beat. Like
Yeah, but like I don't know. Manaphy sucks.
listening to that should kill all the time, but it didn't.
How bulky were you? Max HP?
Yeah, I was max HP, max to death.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But that's still kind of crazy.
Did you have a Yachi or not?
No.
Okay.
No.
You don't need Yachi if you're max HP on Zapdos.
God damn.
That lives. Just gotta let it not fucking get to +4.
Where's Beast going on the tier list?
I think this might be a playoff hopeful team. Like I like it. It might be. I don't know if it's our first mid team though. Honestly, I don't even dislike.
I don't think it's mid. It is way too like. It has way too many options as a team to be mid, I think.
And it doesn't even worry about the speed tier problem it presents with like its highest being 110. Like it's
Yeah.
solid enough where it's like not a problem at all.
I don't think it's better than Goosefagger's team,
I don't think it is either.
but it's still
I think it's close actually, honestly.
it's still a pretty good team.
Like if Goose's team wasn't so scary, I would probably put them the same.
Yeah, like right behind Goose is good for now, I feel like.
Yeah.
Next up is Mega Scissor.
With Mega Scissor.
He has probably one of the scariest 1 through 5 cores.
I don't know. I consider it 1 through 4. But Ceruledge is pretty scary. Yeah. I still think the first 4 is gonna win him like half his game.
Yeah, like the first 4 are just very scary. He has an amazing Fairy Dragon Steel core as a base, and he also has the Zygarde with the ground and normal Terra, which normal Terra Zygarde with extreme speed is just amazing.
That's super annoying.
Yeah,
Looks like her.
he has a pretty bulky team as well. Like the first 3 mons can take hits pretty good without problems most of the time. There's also then the Mantine, Quillfish, the Koba, although I don't like Cobalion.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how well. I'm not sure about it on this team. I don't think it's a
No,
great fit.
I don't like the Koba either, but I guess I understand what it's meant.
I feel like a more offensive fighting type would have been better than a Koba here. Because Koba is only like 90 attack, right?
Koba?
Yeah, it only has like 90
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah, we went over that last time.
Yeah.
I thought it was higher, but I was looking at its defense stat.
Speed tiers are one thing that's a little worrying to this team, I feel like. Because it's not the best.
I don't know. It's what? Kilowattrel into Cobalion into... Is there a base 100? Or no, I don't think there is. I think it's Kyurem and Zygarde.
That's 95. Well,
Yeah.
What's Cobalion speed?
It goes into
108.
Kilowattrel 125, into Cobalion 108, and then Zygarde probably.
Zygarde or Kyurem.
What's B tier Zygarde? Because the doc doesn't say
95?
it.
It's 95, I think.
Yeah, then it's the same as Kyurem. So
95, yeah. It's not horrible when what Zygarde or Kyurem's clicking a DD maybe every few games, and like Killo's just not gonna come, and Koba's not gonna come enough. So the base team that you play every single week is not going to be super fast, but they're
yeah,
so bulky. It's crazy.
But every single Pokemon is so fucking
It's
super bulky.
it's gonna be so unfun playing against it. It's like, oh, I outspeed everything, but can I even break this team in the first place? It's just
yeah. That's gonna be a problem for some teams, most likely. Just breaking through like the main core. Like like the Scissor can run defensive sets. Clef is mostly gonna run defensive sets. I feel like can run the setup. It's a scary team. Just the one thing that's pulling it a little down is like this Kilowattrel and Cobalion being your fastest mons, and only mons over 100. It's kind of bad because they're not gonna come every week.
Yeah, it's not ideal, but like I'm looking left and right. I don't see a lot of teams that have a solid matches resistance. I think almost everyone matches up poorly.
Yeah, like
I have Chew, but that's about it. Like even then, like
I'm
what?
pretty
How
sure.
much
I'm pretty sure Geo does not break Mantine.
No, it would take like a fucking lot.
No
Like-
fucking way.
I can't imagine any team having like a good matchup
No, I mean,
against
like-
that main core, because it's very difficult to have a good matchup against that main core.
I mean, what on his team counters the Chew? In all honesty, Mantine.
It's going to be the Mantine unless you are
Yeah.
like modest specs. Then you risk getting
Yeah.
stalled out with rocks.
Takes 2 hits from a Dark Pulse, but that's about it.
all right. I have to get up for a second though. But yeah, you're right. I don't know. I was thinking Clef for some reason, but it's not Clef. It would be the Mantine.
Yeah, the Mantine's
it
gonna
would,
be.
and I meant it would take a lot of time for me to break it with the Cheeto. I would need to somehow manage to keep the game going and not get set up on
Yeah.
for the Cheeto to break it.
Yes.
The scariest thing about this
And
team,
the Zygarde just setting up once is immediately game over for you.
Yep.
yeah, like any of the
That's for Heracross maybe, but that's about it.
yeah, like any of the top 5 mons can just set up and be scary immediately, which is pretty disgusting.
Yeah, super bulky Pokemon. You just set up and be annoying.
Yeah.
So I got 50%.
Tier list wise, where is this team going? I feel like this team, even with its flaws with the speed tiers, is probably better than Aaron's team as a whole. I don't know if it's better than P. McGee's team though.
It has more good matchups than B McGee's team, but on paper, I think B McGee's team beats a lot more.
So putting it between Aaron and P. McGee is the right move for now, I feel like.
That's probably a good play, yeah.
Okay. Orders up next. This is a draft I haven't seen from Order yet. Like, this feels weird. Like, this is not an Order draft.
Also, allowing Sneasler to terrestrialize was a mistake.
Yeah, Terra Sneasler is pretty scary.
It was a mistake, straight up.
Yeah.
Huge mistake.
Yeah, but I feel like that's also it's also like a reason we didn't ban it and we weren't that scared of it, because last year it wasn't used good, like last season.
That shouldn't have been enough reason for us to do this, but sure.
Yeah. Talking about it now though, Sneasler is probably Sneasler, Lele, Hydreigon, Thundurus is a very good offensive core.
Where the fuck did you see Thundurus?
Thundurus is at the bottom of it.
Oh, right. That was a huge skip.
Yeah, he got like Thundurus as his last pick, which is pretty huge.
Lele, Thundurus. Oh, Armor Oak with Lele is so fucking annoying.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
the expanding force is just gonna hurt some teams that don't have a good dark type. Like for example, your dark type is King Gambit. You don't want it to be on Armor Rouge probably because a prediction can come and then King Gambit dies.
I have a slow king, dude.
Yeah, true.
I have a slow king. Why the fuck would I go armor rogue? I have a Chanty and a slow king.
Yeah, my brain is lagging.
Small ring moment.
I don't blame that.
Anyways, defensively, this team is also pretty good. Considering he has Ferrothorn, he has Swampert. Even like the Mega Audino will take some hits pretty good.
Yeah, Mega Audino's gonna take a lot of hits. It's like super bulky. It's like 110, 130, 130.
Yeah.
The
Also,
only downside is it sucks.
yeah, the only downside, the move pool isn't that good, and it's not that good of a general Pokemon.
Yes.
I do
I'm sure
like,
he'll get value out of it though.
yeah. I do like the Poltegeist though. Poltegeist seems pretty fun on his team.
This team is 100% going to 6-0 Mickey. If Board is in 6-0 Mickey, it's gonna be funny as shit.
Yeah, like this team looks very scary. Like even the speed tiers are pretty good. And he always has
394, 324. On the eye, it's 353, right?
yeah,
Under his eye?
353, yeah, max. So the only thing he doesn't have is like a base 100 Pokemon, but Hydreigon is 98.
Yeah, it's as close as you can get.
Yeah. Like his speed tiers go 120, 111, 98, 95. Then it goes down to 75, 70, 60, 50, and 20. Like the only gap he has again is like 80 and 105, which is pretty good. He doesn't need those most of the time.
Yep.
But this is like
Never mind. I thought there was a huge gap somewhere.
no, it's not huge gaps. It's like small gaps there. But generally speaking, this draft looks pretty scary.
Yeah, this draft looks very nice.
Personally, I like it more than P. McGee's. Just because it also is a little more versatile than P. McGee's draft is. The only downside to Order's draft, the defenses, aside from Aldino, like the defensive mons, aside from Aldino, both have a 4x weakness which can be exploited.
Yeah, counterplay versus this team is pretty straightforward. Just use Stealth Rock.
Yeah.
You take away the more annoying Pokemon in Armor Rogue and Poltergeist, Dundee if it doesn't go for Boots, which it probably will most of the time.
I'm back.
Yeah, like the cleaning on this team is like not great.
Defensively very nice.
We are in Order right now.
I would prefer something more solid defensively.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, Ferrothorn and Swampert.
Yeah, Ferrothorn, Swampert, Audino Mega. He like the only thing that gets actual like good recovery is Audino.
I mean, Wish Passing
He's going to have to really pray that no one out offense is in.
Yeah.
Someone can, that's pretty much in someone who's like,
I mean,
I don't see how he ever
Easler is kind of tough.
Like predictions are going to be very scary for Order because if somebody predicts like one of the walls coming in and they like get a huge chunk out of them, his defense will crumble fast.
Yep, it's some teams like Aaron's are always going to be like insanely good versus him. Like Joy Scarf GU.
Yeah.
It's a good to switch into.
That's
You're
why
always one ruination away from immediately winning.
Yeah, that's why I said it's a pretty uncharacteristic draft of Order because normally Order likes a good defensive core, and this defensive core can crumble faster than he normally drafts.
Yep.
But I think still like the offensive upside from this team is like still putting this team in like a good playoff team. I feel like.
Yeah, sure, why not?
You didn't seem that amazed by that choice.
No, I'm not. But if playoff hopeful, I think is where it belongs. Like one of the better playoff hopeful teams.
Okay. Do you rank it better than Goosefragger's team then?
Let's see, 1v1. Probably wins 1v1. Head to head, Goosefragger probably wins, but generally, let's have a better matchup percentage. I do like Goosefragger's team more personally, but
Okay.
I can see why someone would like Orders one more.
The other team to consider is is it better than Beast's team, the Palafin team?
No.
No?
The Balfin team is like its worst matchup. Like this is the one team he absolutely never beats.
Okay. Then Order is placed in.
Even then, I think Beast's team is a little more reliable. Like even with the Sneasler Lele core.
Yeah. Like, Order's offensive core is great, but his defense can crumble very fast. Which is not good.
Grasping at straws to even have an answer to something.
Yeah.
My water type
Yeah.
dies to Palafin. No.
Yeah, and my grass type gets close combated by Balfin. No.
Yeah.
Help.
And even the Mega Dino doesn't like to be in on Palafin, probably.
Yeah, and Bitch Shark's gonna switch it to your Hydrate God and then kill every time.
Okay.
You go Ferrothorn, he knocks off your Choppleberry, and then Balafin 6-0.
Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly how that matchup
Yeah,
goes.
the defensive downside is probably too hard to put it anywhere higher, I
Like,
guess.
it's way too abusable. It's
Yeah.
way too abusable.
I feel like he's mostly gonna run like a hyper offense with like Pharaoh as like to take hits.
Yep, it's gonna boil down to yeah, he's gonna try to outskill everyone. I think what me and Oak Jellison are trying to do is very similar.
Yeah. Next
So
up
whatever you like.
is Luxans.
He has a Hydreigon, a discount Hydreigon Darkrai. Put this dude in the last tier, WTF. I'm not even gonna go through the scene. Fuck, I Darkrai.
He also has Mega Bomb Snow weirdly placed in there. I do not understand the reasoning behind the Abomasnow on this team. Do any of you like understand why it's on the team?
Let me see. Mega Abomasnow. I don't know. It's probably to set up screens for the Dunsparks to set up a glare. Well,
Like the only
I have no
thing,
idea.
the only thing I can see is like it's setting up Veil for like Volk probably. But even then, there's probably better choices than Mega Abomasnow. Because you could, like, regular Abomasnow is probably a better setter in that sense then.
Is Mega Abomasnow strong?
Mega Abomasnow is offensively, I think, pretty strong.
Not strong. 132. Let's get Ice Hammer. Maybe he wants to use it as a Trick Room mon alongside Iron Hands.
I guess that could work. Well, what mon of his gets Trick Room aside from Necrozma?
Nothing. It's going to be Necrozma and Necrozma alone.
So Necrozma is a Trick Room setter. I don't know about that. um, generally, this team, I feel like this team feels like the worst one we've seen yet from Clodsire. It has like its good points. It has a Terra Volk, which is great. It has Lando T Toxapex. It has a Necrozma. Iron Hands is pretty good. Darkrai is a mid-19 mon. Callum does not
Yeah,
like
I'm not a fan
Darkrai
of
at all.
Darkrai. I didn't want Darkrai in the game. Like, if you're just gonna ban a Pokemon's good move and then allow it, might as well allow everything. Just allow Arceus without judgment and recover.
What are you on about?
Allow.
Well, Arceus
No,
still gets
why
sword
would you?
stands and like extreme speed sets.
No. You're missing the point. What I'm saying is, if you're going to just nerf Pokemon like this and allow them at high tiers, might as well just add everything in the game, give it an appropriate nerf. Like maybe Arceus can only be like level 75.
Wait, what Pokemon are we talking about? Sorry, I'm on.
We're talking about Darkrai right now, and
Darkrai.
Callum's hate for Darkrai.
Oh, wait, what's
Yeah, I
up?
think there's no reason to allow it.
Yeah.
Like just ban Nasty Plot, allow it, then ban.
I mean,
What else can we ban? Something really good.
I mean, technically, we could
You get the
try and
point.
allow it a season with Nasty Plot, but I don't think that would be a good idea.
No, what I said was ban Darkrai altogether. We don't need a Pokemon like this. Like, it's like saying, okay, you can use Miraidon, but you're not allowed to use a single special move. That's fair and balanced, put it at 17.
I guess, if you say that.
I mean, yeah, it is, but then it's just kind of annoying to use it. That's why.
No. What I'm saying is, like, the point is that it's stupid to enforce rules like that.
I know.
If a Pokemon's too strong, you just ban it.
Gabe is next up.
Chifu Golden Go, yay. Iron Mothly, yay.
Didn't Gabe do that last season as well, with his only ground type being Torterra? Wasn't
No,
he
that
that
was
person?
Pikachu.
That was P. Mickey trying to.
That was
to
P. Mickey.
justify Torterra, and he lost with it like twice.
Yeah.
I think he lost every game he brought it.
Positives about Gabe's team. Urshifu, Golden Go. And Iron Moth, and I do think Samurott is like the new Samurott is amazing. I like it a lot.
Samurai has the same moves. I didn't get anything.
I mean, the new move is pretty good. And it gets
The
sharpness
Spike second
now.
move is a thing.
It's okay.
Also, Samurott did need another stab, which Dark type is a pretty good one to choose from. And like the new move with the spikes, pretty nice for it to have. Gives it a cool niche. Also, as I've seen, Covert Cloak does not remove the spike effect from the move. Callum?
I missed that. My internet just went bye-bye. You said Covert Cloak does what?
Cover Cloak doesn't like remove the spikes from spike side effect from the move.
Oh, no.
Ceaseless
Yeah,
Edge
no,
or
it does not.
something.
Nope.
So Callum, what do you like about this team? What do you not like?
I like Urshifu. You just never have to think. You just click a button and win the game. I don't understand the Gold Ring second pick. But it's not a bad mod. I'm sure it will work if the team is nice. And why the fuck does anyone draft Cyclozar?
Yeah, that's
It means nothing.
That's the one part I'm also like iffy about. I don't like Cyclozar. Because without Chettail, Cyclozar is just not that good.
There's no recovery on the team other than like recovery on Golden Go.
Yeah. The defense, of course, a thing on this team. Like it's Rotom Heat, Blastoise into, I guess, Torterra?
Rotom Heat, Blastoise, Cyclozar, and Matarine are going to be like the defensive Pokemon. Torterra's never coming. Even if it's coming, it's losing.
Yeah.
How do we beat stuff?
But that as a defensive core does not sit right with me just because, again, no recovery means it can crumble fast if like one of the walls gets predicted on and gets hit hard.
Yeah. With how broken Pokemon are getting, I don't understand teams that don't have dedicated answers to certain threats.
Yeah. Like I feel like with how much power creep has been there, you need dedicated like walls that can tank hits reliably and like recover from them. That's why the slow twins are so good, because they have regenerator. They don't have to press slack off every turn to recover like HP.
Yes, like Iron Bundle is going to 6-0 him. Dracovish is going to 6-0 him 100%. What else 6-0s him? A lot. 6-0s him, actually. I was going to list one or two, but almost everything 6-0s him. Diancie 6-0s. Wapani 6-0s. I'm not going to say Chiyu because nothing really switches into Chiyu.
Yeah. But like offensively, the team is pretty good. I feel like Hatterene can do some good damage. Golden Go, Iron Moth, Urshifu, like even something like the Samrock can hit good. But like the defense again, it's not great. If your best wall is Mega Blastoise, you're doing something wrong.
The thing about teams being offensively good is you can draft whatever you think is funny and it'll be offensively good.
Yeah.
Like almost every team is offensively good.
Is this
I'm
team
not sure about.
another like what the fuck team?
I'll put it on mid. I would put it on mid, yeah, sure. It's not bad, but doesn't have much going for it.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay. Next up is some Thunder. Aaron, you want to take that team?
Oh, as I get back? Okay.
Yeah.
He copied my first 2 picks from last season, and then he added Celesteela and Dio Speed. That's about it. I don't know what... I mean, Terra Northern's cool. Alola Instant is pretty cool. I don't like Serp at all. I think there's zero reason to run it, but hey, it's his grass type and he has type no. That's it. I think this team's like a mid playoff potential. Boom, we're done.
Yeah, like Serp like lost its glory when Hidden Power got removed because it has so little coverage. Just
I mean, like with home, it could have maybe gotten something right. It comes back this gen.
yeah, I
but,
guess it comes back, but we don't know what it gets yet, or if it even.
It doesn't
gets
get
something.
anything. It doesn't get anything.
Oh damn! So Serp still has a shit ass move pool.
It's gonna stay that way forever.
Yeah, the only thing good about Serp is like Leaf Store.
Especially when we have a Shaman in this format. Like,
Yeah.
we allowed Shaman, why would we ever get this?
Like even like regular Shaman was probably still on the board, which is a better pickup than Serp here. I guess Serp is better offensively. If you want grass type offense.
This seems like the definition of mid.
Yeah.
I don't see a single good thing about it.
Like the best thing about the team is like Great Tusk Celesteela as like good mons.
His first few mons are cool.
Like the first 4 mons I like.
And then add Momola and Insane, and then every week he's got a solid
I don't think Deoxys Speed fits into a team like this.
Yeah,
No, but it's a cool mon.
it's a cool mon, but like it doesn't fit into this team specifically because this team seems like more like a balanced offense team, and I feel like Dio Speed is way better on like hyper offense teams.
Exactly. I'm sure you could have gone something way better for 17.
Is this team better than Gabe's team?
No. I actually don't think it is.
Absolutely
I'm looking
not.
at games. Yeah. Like, I love Tusk and Diancie, but
You have used them last season. You can talk.
yeah,
about
I
them a lot.
didn't like using them, but I like the mons. Like, I like what they do and stuff like that. I just didn't like them together with the rest of my team.
Yeah.
Like, it felt like Terra Volk was just infinitely better than both of them, which was so odd because I just loved using Terra Volk.
I do think
But
though
Tusk is great.
you misused Tusk in some points just because you
It's-
ran the same set
I-
most of the time.
I really just wanted the booster energy rapid spin set to work.
I feel like you
It was
could've-
it was the dumbest thing ever that I just kept forcing.
Yeah, I feel like if you actually run like prep good Tusk sets, you could have made playoffs.
It's because Tusk gave me the illusion that it could just click rapid spin, have the booster energy, and then CC Headlong killed everything on every team. But it's like I couldn't manage to get my tiny brain to figure out how to set it up.
Yeah.
Get it in at the right time because I would also need it to do other stuff. And I don't know. I was just
I was so head bent on it because I missed a rock slide week 1 that I should have won. And I was like, this has
Oh, I
to
remember
work.
that.
Yeah, I was like, this has to work. So I kept running it.
And then it never worked.
I mean, it worked like twice. But I ran it against you and I definitely shouldn't have.
Yeah.
And it obviously showed. But Thunder will probably use that mon better. It's a great mon. Like I can see it rising in points next season if Thunder uses it correctly.
Yeah, like, I can see Thunder using this team pretty well. It's just like some mons just don't sit right with me. Like, I don't like type null.
It
don't like
feels like such a
Superior.
mid draft. I don't like Wyvern. I think like as a Terra captain it's okay, but like why not just Terra something else?
Yeah, it doesn't matter if the player's good if the team sucks.
Yeah.
We're rating the teams, not the players.
Next up is Clodcast, the Iron Bundle Roaring Moon team, and
Wait, we placed
Ursaluna.
You placed it in mid, right?
Thunder is a mid, yes.
Okay. I didn't see you do it. This team's I was about to say the R word. Oops. Just the first 2 mons. Just end it. Just end me.
I feel like this is the first team we can put into contenders, just like because the first, like even the first 4 mons are just so scary offensively.
Terra Ursaluna is kind of cool.
Like the biggest downfall of this team is again defense, which has a resemblance in Clodsire somehow. People like don't want to go with good defense here.
It's because I feel like it's a lot of like player-based stuff, like what they want to handle.
Yeah,
Personally, I can't sit there with stall. So like I'll always draft like a more offensive team with like that kind of can do whatever they want.
yeah, but
And I
like
feel like a lot of people do that.
looking at Clodcasta's team, like what are his good defensive mons?
Empoleon with Roost, except it doesn't exist. So Togekiss.
Yeah. Cradily has recovered, but Cradily isn't good defensively. Togekiss, he could run defensively, I guess.
Garbodor is okay, but he Terra poisoned Ursaluna, so he basically has Garbodor right there.
Yeah. Garbodor and Spite-Ups just seem like hazard setters.
Does Ursaluna get hazards? Does Ursaluna get hazards?
No, it does not.
Stealth Rocks, maybe?
Oh, thank God.
I don't think it does.
No, it does not. Ursaring doesn't get Stealth Rocks at least.
So I guess that's why Garbodor is there as his poison type.
Yeah. Like the bottom 3 mons just seem like the hazard setters for this team to let like the top mons run wild. Like
fuck, I forgot to draft a Rapid Spinner. Shit.
You have defoggers, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, also this team, does Bundle get Rapid Spin? Because if Bundle doesn't get Rapid Spin, he doesn't have a spinner, he only has defogs. Which makes like the bottom mons, again, kind of more unreliable, I feel like. Okay, Bundle does not get Rapid Spin.
No, wait, I blank out for a second. You're asking about Rapid Spin Bundle.
Yeah, I was like, I almost went back to look. Does it get Rapid Spin?
Yeah, I was talking about that he doesn't have a spinner. He only has defoggers in Togekiss and Empoleon.
Yeah. Yeah, this team doesn't need that. He's like, oh, I'm gonna run the first 4, and if I don't kill something, I'm sure the other ones can.
Yeah. Like the first 4 are like probably the first 5 are coming every week. And the last one's just gonna rotate between Palmada and Empoleon. Maybe Garbodor.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like this team is gonna be. Maybe a Spite-Ups sometimes for webs if he wants them. This team could have been very great if like the defenses were on par.
It's still like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, I really like this team.
Yeah, like
Yeah, like this.
Like I'm sure the bottom mons past like Palma and Empoleon have purpose.
Yeah.
It's just he knows it and we don't. They know it, we don't. It's whatever.
Is this
I would argue.
does this seem the best team we have graded so far?
I actually
not
I
even
like
close.
Pete more, but
Yeah, I like Unity more. I even like the Mega Scizor team more.
Is Aaron's team better than this?
I think mine's more reliable. That seems like crazy. The first 4 is like my entire offense combined.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think my team's a little more stable, maybe. I feel like Empoleon was drafted because of its typings, because they just started trying to fill typings because they're like, oh, I got my
Yeah.
first 4.
It
I got
loo-
Togekiss.
It looks like typing fillers, really.
Yep. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm sure this team will win too many games.
Let's put him underneath Aaron for now. We have no finals contenders yet.
Sure.
We're probably gonna move P-Mickey up later, I feel like.
Yeah, we're gonna move Phoenix up later for sure. At this rate.
Next up is Chromia Speed. He has Mega Lopunny, Garchomp, Enamorus, Mew.
He has a car and then a lawnmower.
Yeah, he has a car, a lawnmower, fucking
whale.
jukebox, I guess. Skeledirge.
And a pile of shit.
Yeah, a pile of shit and Ditto.
That can turn into anything he wants.
Yeah,
He's got what is it, Play-Doh?
Play-Doh, yeah.
I don't know. This team's.
feel
I
like-
wish Enamorus got U-turn in home, but it didn't.
Yeah. This team feels very solid, though.
Sad takes game numbers.
Like, I like the Lopunny. I don't like it as a first pick, but I like the Lopunny. Garchomp is nice. Mew being going all the way to round 4 is kind of absurd
Because
to me.
everybody realized that without Terra, it's just not worth it immediately.
Like, I
All
think
stuff that went before.
still it should have been a round 3 pick in my opinion, but
Probably, but it didn't last that far. Or
Yes.
yeah, sorry. I guess people just didn't draft it.
yeah. He also has 2 unaware mons and Dozo and Skeledirge.
That's why I'm kind of like whatever. I don't know why you spend so many points on River.
Yeah, like Revavroom
Like,
is.
I'm
I don't
down.
like Revavroom.
You can just move up for a better water type than Donzo.
Yeah. Like you probably still get a grounded poison type somewhere then. And
Reverum is his steel type. That's literally what Reverum is. It's type filling.
oh my god.
It's his steel and poison
Reva
type.
as a steel type is so
Yeah,
bad.
so-
Whoa. Whoa.
I mean, his team isn't like
Yeah, that's not a
his
good
team
team.
isn't like crazy bad, but steel is pretty important. Like I'm looking at his team.
yeah.
Is it his soul flying resist,
Yes.
or am I crazy?
Yes.
His soul flying resist
It's
is a
Revavroom.
So
So some
Tornadus just eats this team out.
Yeah, some teams are gonna have fun. Did anybody draft Staraptor or something?
No, I hate
The
Star.
one drafted Jordan's team. And someone has Celesteela.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then there's someone with
Zapdos.
Zapdos.
There's a
yeah.
Talonflame.
There's enough people with
Skyman.
a good flying. I don't know. There's definitely other typings, but flying is the one that sticks out to me. That like he just doesn't.
I feel like the top 4 plus Dirge is good. The rest is weird. Like the Rotom still works.
This looks like a Pate team. Am I wrong?
I hate his like higher tiers because he got so many expensive mons he didn't have the budget for anything else.
Aaron, you just fucking fucked my brain with what you just said.
It looks like a Pate
It
team.
looks like a
doesn't
pay team, yes.
With a
really
Lopunny and a guard chomp, and then he has the Dirge. I don't know. I
This-
think Reverum is complete dog shit. You didn't need Ditto.
Yeah.
7 points on a poison, 7 points on a steal. I'm sure Fortress is still there.
No,
like,
Fortress
I'm
is
just
not.
fine. Fortress isn't? Who got Fortress?
Luster.
Oh, I see it. I'm staring at it.
Opie Johnson.
Be Jellison. So I don't know. I'm sure there's other options, but if you want the fucking car, go for it.
This is a mid team.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's still got Mew, 2 unaware mons, Skeledirge, Terra, Lopunny, Garchomp.
Yeah.
It's still gonna win games, but it's just like Mew and I run the same 6 mons over and over again until Rotom, Mo, or Ditto has a chance, and then I realize Reverum is absolute fucking dog shit.
Is this team better than Gabe or Thunder's team?
No.
No.
Spot decided then. Jonas is next.
He
The
played
Don
Beasley
Bozos.
with
I like this team.
very little counterplay.
This team looks amazing. Except like Corsola, but
No, I like the Corsola.
I mean, it's 1 point. What is he gonna do with it other than get something like that? It's okay.
No, it could be the Chigus for him.
Really?
Yeah, since
Now that you said it, I'm
the-
looking at it. I'm like, wait a minute. you sure?
They get the generator as well, so
Yeah.
Are you sure it's a Chiefs?
Can you run normal Corsola with Eviolite, or is it just the Galar one?
No. I just tried that. You can't run Eviolite.
Okay.
It does okay.
if that regenerators, if you're running choice specs, it'll always come in and then switch out into
Yeah.
whatever
It
is
still
successful.
takes 70% from Dark Pulse.
Okay. Positives
Like,
about the team. Callum,
yeah.
go ahead.
Just a good team. He's got pivots, he's got a delay, he's got a delayed. He has a
Delayed
spec here.
Wash, yeah.
What are the negatives
He's
about
gonna get
this team?
pursued.
Is there even some negatives that we need to point out? Maybe speed tiers? No.
Features look fine. Down flame, delayed. Then we have what? Toad Scroll Hexers.
Toad Scroll's 100, yeah. I don't know. I was just. What else? Like, I mean, he has. I guess it would be like. No, he's a Corv. No, I don't have any
I
problems.
like the team.
Is this the best team we've seen yet?
Huh?
No,
No?
not even close.
I still like Dimiki's over it. But I think it's a good playoff
Yep.
team.
Is it better
Yeah,
than
it's
Aaron's
definitely a
team?
good.
It might actually be. I don't know. Glade Spec, Haxorus, basically the same fucking thing.
Okay. Last
I mean,
question
I
then.
guess.
No, he's gonna have a way easier time prepping than Aaron will.
Is it better than Mega Scissors' team?
I would say no.
Yeah, I think that team gets away way too many matchups.
There we go. Noir is next. Dracovish team.
Or
Dracofish first pick was so fucking weird. But then I realized Terrawater Dracofish is actually kind of scary.
Yeah. I mean, he's just gonna run his Scarf probably every week,
Or banned.
I guess.
I mean, I don't know. Never mind. He doesn't have like a tailwind mod.
No, he does
Why
not.
is there not a web setter on this team? Hello.
There is no web setter on this team. There's a Guzzlord on this team.
Hey, his highest speed tier is 110, baby. Or sorry, Reggie Lucky exists. That mod doesn't.
That mon doesn't count for speed tiers.
Oh my god, it blew up. Woohoo! I don't know. So what? His next highest tier is like 110.
Okay,
So
Aaron,
like 106.
you got this team. Talk about it.
Dracovish Lando will win him every game that he needs to. Every other game he'll lose because he drafted Jirachi. LMAO. I don't know. I like what defense is there on this team? It's like Wheezing Galler. He has Screen Aleki, that's fine, which is a nice pivot.
Guzzlord has a lot of HP, but nothing more.
Rillaboom's great for the terrain, but it's such a scam at 15 points. It's like a 12-point mon.
Sure.
Zoroark's okay. I guess Jirachi's really good. I would never rely on Jirachi as a steel type, my soul steel type, but that's just because I can't use Jirachi as my soul steel type. It just fucks me out. Guzzlord's good for 5 points. I think Infernape's kind of useless. I think that late getting the Infernape instead of just dividing your points up into 2 solid 7-pointers to help your defense, it's kind of a little iffy because like what? Your poison type's not grounded. It shares the same typing as your fairy, so that's 2 usually good typings that you have on one Pokemon.
I don't get the point of drafting Dracovish round 1.
That would have lasted till round 2 or 3. Like
That would have probably lasted to
easily.
round 4.
Even then,
Yeah,
if he
would've lasted
drafted it, like, I mean, maybe not. I don't know. I didn't see anybody interested in it, but
The thing I don't like about his team, he doesn't have a lot to complement the Dracovish.
I mean, his hazard removals is literally just Rapid Spin, Aleki, Defog, Wheezing. His flying resist is Jirachi, Regieleki. I don't know. And his speed tiers are kind of wonky without the Regieleki top speed, but they're kind of heavy on considering Rillaboom's speed tier doesn't exist. He's going to click Grassy Glide. What's his lowest speed tier? Guzzlord and Weezing. That must be a huge gap when I'm looking at it. What it's like Weezing, Guzzlord, and then Fish, and then a gap between Lando in it.
Let's check. So his highest speed tier is 200, then it's 108 Infernape,
110 Zoroark.
110 Zoroark,
Rock.
108 Infernape, 101 Lando, 100 Jirachi. Then it's 85 Rillaboom, 75 Draco, 60 Weezing, 43 Guzzlord.
Yeah, I guess that's not that bad. But Rillaboom's speed tier doesn't really exist.
Yeah.
It's like it's an 85 with like what U-turn and then a priority move.
And considering Draco is just gonna run Scarf a lot of weeks,
Yeah.
he is. I feel like he's very much gonna have a problem with Trick Room.
Yeah. I mean, Guzzlord's not gonna do anything. I mean, Trick Room maybe Guzzlord every once in a while does something.
Yeah, but then again, Guzzlord does not take a fairy move.
I don't know. The only thing I like about this team is literally a Dracovish pick. I think it's good. Would I have picked it round 1? No. And the rest of the team is kind of just there to support it. He's got Reggie Lucky Screens, Rillaboom Terrain, Lando's there too. Some brick stuff.
I see a very big lack of one season. This might be Dracovish's season.
Yeah, no, definitely nobody drafted anything like super. Like that's why I drafted Lapras because I had such a tough time with it. But I don't see any other people with like a solid answer to it, which is why I think he'll still get a bunch of fucking wins.
Yeah, Dracovish is gonna.
No, one dude has Mantine, other dude has Clodsire. They still will be fine.
That's 3 teams. So it all depends on his schedule, I feel.
Yeah.
Because
where's Noir going?
I mean, I would say this is like a mid team, like a playoff hopeful, maybe. Bottom of it.
Yeah, the lowest playoff hopeful probably if it's in there.
Like even considering that he'll just win a bunch of games because of Vishtera.
Okay, 2 teams left.
Yeah.
Luster is next.
He had such a weird theme. And it ended up being okay because I pointed out that every Mon had a headpiece thing on. Or like something, some accessory.
No, this thing goes WTF because he plagiarized. He said we don't condone plagiarism here at BBL.
Yep. Who cares about Grin Victini? Victini's not even the Terra. Boo's cool, but I prefer just killing everything with Victini.
Same.
I like defensive Terras a whole lot, but I would rather just kill everything with Victini. I mean, I guess Terra Grass Woodhammer.
Yeah, it's actually stronger than Victini's move.
Then V-Create? Terrifier? Well,
No.
obviously not, but V-Create in general. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm oh no, this was from back when terrain boosts were bigger, like it was 1.5.
Oh yeah. So Callum, what do you like and what do you not like about this team?
Wait, we're still talking?
I don't like that it's plagiarized.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah,
why don't we just put this in? What the fuck? He's been waiting for PRs, I bet, for like a few days. I'm sure he's going to be like, oh, I'm going to go see my team, and we're just going to place him in the lowest tier, just like we did with Pate.
Yeah, we're going to deny him the pleasure of knowing how his team was received.
Okay. Then last up is
No
Helix.
comments on what.
We saw him play today, and
I think this
looks
is cool.
lost. Oh wait, no, he looks won.
He won. He won.
yeah, he won.
Never mind.
He lost in our hearts.
I feel like the first 4 Mons are great. He has Heatran as well.
I just don't like how they look together. I don't know. I think
Yeah,
Annihilate
the
with the
colors are
first three
very
looks a little
repetitive.
weird.
I don't
I
like
think
Terra.
Annihilate is fine.
Terra Blastoise is odd.
Yeah, Terra Blastoise is very odd. There's better
like at
Terras.
least Terra, like it might as well just Terra Zero Aura at that point.
Or like if he wants a defensive Terra, go for Heatran.
Mm-hmm.
Annihilate with spikes and Tinglu is good. Comfy's a nice mon. I don't get the Dark Terror on Blastoise.
It's so he can click Dark Pulse.
On what?
That's bad. Nothing. It doesn't help him defensively.
Yeah, I wanted to say that's so he has a Psychic switch in, but no, he has Heatran.
He has a Tinglu right there.
Yeah. He has Heatran, he has Tinglu, like...
He has 2 of the best Victini counters right there. I don't know.
Then,
What other...
not a fan of Shaman Sky. Now that Cloak is a thing.
Yeah, Cloak just ruins Shaman. I like Zero Aura a lot.
Every single game, Helix is going to have to type in the same thing in chat. Cloak was a good break.
Yeah. Like,
Yo, Covert Cloak is a good fight.
Covert Cloak was a great bring. Same with the fake out to stop my Shell Smash Terra Blastoise.
mm,
I mean, he's bringing his first 4 every week. And then like maybe
Heatran
Blastoise,
Blastoise.
Galgi, Dottler's never coming.
Dottler's
I guess
coming
yeah.
when,
I think
if he
this
wants
team is-
webs.
Why would he ever want
This
web?
team does force a lot of stuff.
For Annihilate web?
Comfy, Annihilate,
Oh, I
Zero
guess so.
Ors,
But he's Zero or a
Skyman.
Skyman. Yeah, Skyman
Um,
dedicates an entire moment Covert Cloak on it, so that's nice.
Yeah, Zero Ore is going to be annoying because it can beat your ground type. It's just right to right move.
Yeah.
Holy shit, you disgusting motherfucker.
I'm sorry. I tried to. I actually directed that away, but I'm drinking a
A pile of
A,
shit.
medium frozen original hot chocolate 3 French vanilla swirl Dunkin'.
what the fuck?
It's so much nasty.
So it's just a pile of shit.
Mm.
Over here we just call stuff coffee.
No, they
No,
do
it's a
like
hot chocolate.
yeah. No, Dunklin. No, it's not hot chocolate. It's
If you just said it's hot chocolate, you tell me.
it tastes like hot chocolate, but it's a frozen coffee.
Oh, it's a frozen coffee.
Mm.
It's a frozen coffee that's called hot chocolate.
Yeah, so over here we call that
Dog shit.
chocolate cold coffee.
Yeah,
Mm.
pretty much.
Yeah, dog shit is some thing people would call it.
Okay, where are we putting Helix?
Oh, this is a good team. This goes pretty high up.
I think it's the top of playoff hopeful.
Top of playoff hopeful?
I still think there's enough counterplay to the team, even if it does like a bunch of. I don't know. Zero Aura will have a lot of fun time. If only it was the Terra.
No, the thing is, you can't fit in counterplay for all of these Pokemon in the same team. It definitely goes into good playoff teams. Like if you go way too bulky, you're gonna lose to Annihilate. If you don't, Zero or Skyman's gonna give you a hard time.
Wait, we're putting Mega Scizor in finals contender. I would rather. Is it like that? I don't think this team guarantees him a finals.
I mean, it doesn't, but
I mean, no team guarantees you a final.
Wait. We need to be symmetrical.
Yeah, we can
Um,
fix that later.
So, well, no, we can do it right now. We're done, right? Helix can go down 1, and then Mars team goes down 1, and then wait, no.
we can't go full symmetrical. It didn't work for Wooper as well because we're 16 teams.
No.
Like, this is what we could do to make
Wait,
it look...
what did you just say?
Like, this is what we
Yeah,
could
but
do to
the-
make it look somewhat
But this
symmetrical.
defeats the purpose of Callum being in what the fuck.
Then we put Luster up there.
No, that defeats the purpose
Yeah.
of putting Luster in what the fuck.
So we're gonna put Luxan up there?
The secret number 16 actually at the number 14 spot. Yes, if you've watched the video, you know you're number 16.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay.
All right, so because we didn't discuss Lester's team, we can just kick him out.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
So like completely delete its sprite, and then you put in the worst mid team into WTF, and then the worst playoff hopeful into mid.
Okay. How the fuck do I delete a sprite here?
Just reset everything. However, like how the fuck did you import them?
Oh no, he's gonna have to reset the tier list.
Fuck.
Never mind. Whatever. We leave it. I'm sorry. This was a. As someone who's done
Let's
that before,
scale
I
down.
don't want to do it.
Yeah, just scale down the best, the worst good playoff teams so we have the perfect triangle.
Yay!
Boom.
This
Oh, that
is
looks
so
like a-
perfect. Yeah, don't even.
Yeah. Don't even start.
We all saw it. Don't say anything.
One last thing we can do is watch Aaron Smash because we haven't done that yet.
Oh right, yeah, let's do that. I wonder what happened.
I wonder what happened. I'm gonna go get up. I'm done for the day.
Okay, never mind then.
You can just review it when we do our week 1 stuff. No.
Yeah, we can do
Yeah, we
that.
can just read that.
I had friends over, so
So do we watch this now, or do we?
no, just
No.
save it for week 1.
We're just
Okay.
Then you can
Yeah,
then
we
you
just
can
save it
spend
for
like
week 1,
30
yeah.
minutes roasting me. It's easier that way.
Okay. Well,
That's it.
that's it.
Clodcast PRs.
This is
Clodsire
Clodsire
edition.
Clodcast PRs. We have been the Clodcast. Aaron's leaving
great
us
night.
If you
again.
don't like them, indeed. And if you don't like them,
I
just
was
let me
up.
know.
I
I'll
was
give you
up
a shit
yesterday at
nickname.
10. I was up yesterday at 10 before work. Okay, you can't even.
Yeah, it's all Ben's fault.
What
Yeah.
what the fuck did I do?
You got
Totally-
diarrhea. No, sorry, tonsillitis.
True.
I guess.
Yeah,
Sure.
we weren't the
Well,
ones sick. We're
Callum
fucking
was an
being
AFK
sick.
the day I tried to be at 10. Totally not. It's fine. It's
I
fine.
never AFK.
Fair enough.
Well, this has been the Clodcast.
Yes. Podcast.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Goodbye.
If you
Bye.
if you don't like the teams, let me know. I'll kick you from the server.